Hi, my name is Stacy Rippey, and today I'm here to speak to you guys a little bit about ways to remedy sibling rivalry. Anybody in here know what sibling rivalry is?
Means
What?
it means like to fight over something. Like if they done something to you, you do something back or something like that.
Okay. And who's they?
Like your brothers, sisters, family members.
Right. If you think about a football team and a rival, you got one team that is in one division, you got another team that's another, and they play against each other because they're different. Brothers and sisters are different. We're all individual people, so we all have differences. Sibling rivalry, it may seem like it doesn't matter that much, but really, in the long run, it can matter a whole lot. There's some serious consequences that can take place from having a rival with your sibling, especially if it's a really negative one that you build up walls, you end up having a lot of bitterness about that person. It can last for years and years and years. And a few of those examples are, like my mom, she's not close with her brother. My dad, he's not close with his brother and sister, or brothers and sister. And one of them actually passed away when he was younger. And, he told me that he had regrets because they were so distant from one another that he would really like to be able to, change that, but he can't because he's gone. Life is short, and so we have to make the most of the time that we have now. I saw a quote on Psychology Today website, and it said, "A sibling is usually the last member of your family who is alive. We have our parents who are usually with us like 30 to 50 years, and then we have our siblings for like 50 to 80 years." And this was Sarah Eckel who wrote this. Her article was called "Why Siblings Sever Ties," and that's what can happen. And to me, that's the sad part, is when brothers and sisters who grow up in the same house, they sever ties and they don't talk as adults. Me and my brother don't have a close relationship. And many people are like that. There are a lot of people that do have very close relationships with their siblings, though. And here are some ways that maybe you can, try to do that and make it to where the effects of the fights and the rivalry and the negative emotions that you have towards that brother or that sister can be kind of dulled down a little bit, so it doesn't last for a long time into adulthood. One of the things is expectation, your expectation of them, the things that you expect them to do for you, or to do to you, or to do by you, whatever. If you will take your expectation of them and lower it just a little bit, you may not be as disappointed in that person. A lot of times we place very high expectation on the person, and those people don't know what you're expecting of them. And then you have this expectation, and here they are trying to get, trying to win your favor, and they can't because they don't know where your expectation is. Lower your expectation a little bit. Let them know if they do something to you that you don't like. Let them know. Say, hey, look, this is not okay with me. Talk about it. Another one is the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do to you. If you have a toy, would you want your sibling to break it? No. Okay. What is one of the first things you do when you get mad at your sibling?
Probably break something, find something that they like the most, and just do something with it.
Right. Why? Why would you do that?
Because you're mad.
You're mad.
You probably had a bad day or something.
Right. Exactly. All right. So if you can just take a moment, before you do something that you're going to regret later, or you might not regret it. It might make you happy to do something mean, or to hit them, or to whatever. But if that's not the case, if you will take just a few minutes, walk away, and then calm down, and then handle it. it usually goes better for everybody. If something's your fault, apologize for it. Be observant. Learn your siblings. Learn their ways. Sometimes you have a bad day. Everybody does. Make sure you know that they're having a bad day. Maybe I should give them a little break. If you're having a bad day, one of the things we want to do is take it out on our sibling. Sometimes you just need to go to your sibling and talk to them about your day. Let them know, hey, I've had a bad day. What would you suggest I do? Another thing you can do is just get over it. Somebody makes you mad, all right, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna get over it. And then just love each other. To end, I just want to say that, and this too is from the same Psychology Today article. It said, this is the only person who remembers your childhood, and you have nothing I'm sorry, I can't read my own writing. But anyway, basically, I'm going to paraphrase this quote. This is the only person you have that remembers your childhood like you do. And for you guys to be, fighting is tragic, especially if it leads to not having a relationship in the future. So try, as long as you have power today, do what you can to make your relationship with your siblings as good as you can now, so that in the future you guys can be close. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for giving me your time. I appreciate it. Okay. Bye.
Bye.